In my reading last week, a discussion about leadership caught my attention, and the more I read it, the more I realized how true it was. One of those things that differentiates leaders from all others is their willingness to be out there, vulnerable, able to defend, willing to be out in front. However, leadership comes in two basic forms, referenced in this parable by the two wolves. For example, some who lead do it for the wrong reasons and usually make few friends along the path they blaze. I suspect we all know real estate agents like this or have at least encountered their past clients and customers who are wary of real estate agents and would be amazed that there's a code of ethics realtors are supposed to follow. Let's consider them the evil wolf just so we stay in context with the parable. Interestingly, in almost 48 years of working with realtors, of which more than a dozen were as a recruiter and trainer, I don't know that I ever encountered anyone who wanted to be an evil wolf. What was encountered, however, were some whose moral compass had not matured, so that when they heard the siren's call of big money, a slippery slope opened up in front of them before they realized it. It was thus the comment about feeding the good wolf that made me realize the value of that statement. I am uncertain what kind of man I would have become if I had not been a realtor. The truth of that statement is for another more personal discussion, but it is nonetheless true, and behind it is the Realtor Code of Ethics and its very powerful preamble that once internalized becomes an extremely powerful compass. And here are some of the results that occur. You get to the point where daily prospecting is the act of reaching out to those who know you as someone who gets the job done professionally. These may even be people to whom or for whom you never sold a home. Referral fees to third parties, if you accept company referrals at all, are minor compared to the very high percentages many companies charge when I was practicing. And questions about your value or the service fee charged occurred rarely. And when they were asked and met with no, the response usually was, I had to try. And in one instance, when told you really are out of step, perhaps you should consider retiring, by a past client and friend, instead of being down, I walked away fearful of their future. The result of that particular situation, by the way, was that the home was listed with another broker for 40% more than it should have been. And when it went into foreclosure below my recommended price, I felt I had failed because I knew if we had worked together, they would have sold the home and put money in their pocket. So what's this all about? I invite you to consider that within all of us is the ability to do good or not good. Yet those who will be successful as real estate agents need to regularly and seriously hunt for business. Yet while you are hunting, how you feed your inner wolf will have a profound impact on your career and on you as a person. I encourage all of you to feed the good wolf. Last week, if you attended our first general membership meeting of the year, you were in for a treat. And I don't mean that the heavy snow that was forecast did not show up that morning. You heard your colleagues and peers talk about what they all wanted us to achieve in 2022. You recognize Peter Chirko as your volunteer affiliate of the year, Randy Brandt as your volunteer realtor of the year, and heard of the amazing things Chase Wakefield and Ariel Radke Johns do within the community that earned them the 2021 George R. McMullen Jr. Community Outreach Award. Congratulations to the four of you. Market conditions. Little has changed since the last video, so instead of giving you the boring details, how about I just say same old, same old. Perhaps by mid-month, there will be more newsworthy information to report. Meetings, events, and classes are another thing. Morning Coffee Pop-Up is the 17th of February at Mimi's Bistro. Happy Hour is the 3rd of March at 5 p.m. By the end of this week, the location of the happy hour should be available, which you will find on our website. And if I remember to do so, we'll include it in next week's video. Chapter annual breakfast meetings are coming up. March 2nd at the Italian American Cultural Center in Clinton Township. We will be learning about what is underway at the Lakeside Mall. A week later on the 9th, Eastland Mall redevelopment and Main Street Grosse Pointe will be discussed at the Helm in Grosse Pointe Farms. Details about both meetings are on the GPBR website. And with that, let's call it a wrap. Until next week, be productive, successful, and profitable, and as always, be safe. Bye.